So today I'm going to show you how to create an account in code.org. And at the same time, we're going to show you how to use the Sprite Lab in order for you to do your first coding project. So first thing, you have to type, of course, the site code.org. And then after you type the code.org, this will come out on your screen. And then after that, you will click the sign in. Now, once you sign in, you have to press the create an account because this is your first time. So press the create an account. After you press the create an account, go down and you have to input your email address. So make sure the email address has not been used. Okay, so I'm going to type my new email, and let's say, hopefully this is not taken yet or not been used yet. All right, so then don't forget your password. That's the most important part. Well, actually, both of them are important. So password, and then input your password again for confirmation. All right, and then after that, you input your email, your password, password confirmation, and then sign up. And then we'll tell you if your email is not been taken. So this one is not been taken yet. So you're a student, so you will choose the portion here, which is the student. And then afterwards, you go down, you have to input your display name. What would you like to use for your display name? So for me, I'm going to use love coding, which I already used that one. I'm going to put love coding 1. And then afterwards, you're going to put your age. All right. On the gender, it's optional. You don't have to declare your gender. But for me, I'm going to say prefer not to answer. All right. So again, student and your username or display name, and then your age, and then your gender, and then go to my account. You press the go to my account. So afterwards, it will lead you to the dashboard. Okay. So as you can see, I have now my username or my display name, and then my dashboard. Now we go down, you will see all the projects. So you can create actually a Sprite Lab, an artist, an app, and a game lab. But today we will make a Sprite Lab project. So today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use the Sprite Lab. Let's begin. So click the Sprite Lab, and then afterwards you will see the workspace and your coding blocks. So how do we start? How do we begin? So you press the world to change the backdrop, set background to, and attach it to your first block. Now, in order for you to change the backdrop, you have to go here, press down, and then select any background that you like or backdrop that you like. If any of the background or backdrop that you don't like, what will you do? You press more.
Change.
Then afterwards, let's say I'm going to use the rainbow. All right, rainbow. That's my project. For your project, you can use any project that any backdrop that you like. Now, whenever you choose, it will not show right away. So you need to go back again, and then you will see all the selected backdrop. So I selected the rainbow, then I will choose the rainbow. Something like that. Now, after I change the backdrop, what's the next step? That's the time you're going to add your sprite, right? So you go on Sprite. It's easy to understand. World Sprite, you go Sprite if you need the Sprite. Now, I'm going to choose the first one, which is the Make New Rabbit Sprite at 200, 200. That is the coordinates, meaning the location of your Sprite. So I'm going to drag this one underneath the background. Now, let's say you don't like this Sprite. Go back again, press the arrow down. Okay, there's no change. Okay, you need to click down and then you press the costume. Now, if you, in case that you don't like those sprite, so press costume and then
Teddy bear.
press the new costume.
Teddy bear.
Now, if you're asking what are this, Mrs. Combs, meaning you can change the color of your sprite. You can actually change everything, even the layout of your costume using these tools, using these paint tools. Yes, exactly. It's the same like a Scratch, but in a different platform, right? Different way. Now let's go back on new costume because I want to select a new costume. So there's a lot of costume that you could choose from this category. So let's say I will use oh, there's so many. I'm gonna go people first. I need a real one. And then I will use this one for my project.
A guy sitting in a
So
wheelchair.
done. And then you go to the code. And then probably you're wondering why is it not there? I already selected a new costume, a new sprite. So you need to go back again and select the first one. It's kind of tedious, but that's how it works. Okay. So it will only come out when you press again the drop down or the arrow down. Now, before I answer that question, Leo, I wanted to add more sprite. Okay. I wanted to have two sprites. So I'm going to go back again, sprite, and then make new, and then select, and then costume, and then new costume. I want to add the germs, which is the cute germs over here. Let's try. All right, so after that, press code. And then again, go back again on the down, arrow down, and then press the germs. All right, there you go. Now, it's overlapping because the coordinates are the same. So in order for you to change that, you press this button and then you can drag it wherever you want. There you go. All right.
That's so cool.
So right now we haven't code or we haven't moved it. Okay. In order for you to move this or animate it, there's a lot of ways. You can choose the on events, the events, or the behavior. Let's try the behavior first, okay? I'm going to animate it, okay? Meaning you can run this program, but it's not moving, right? Yeah. So in Scratch, we use the blue blocks, which is the motion, right? To move the sprite. Now, I'm going to use the behavior. On behavior, I'm going to use sprite begins. So you're going to choose what sprite that you want to animate, which is the germs. And then I will go back again on behavior, and then I will choose on the green blocks. These are the motions. So I will use for now, which is the wandering. So I'm gonna drag it and put it here. Let's try. Okay, let's make it bigger. There you go. So it's wandering right now, right? So that's how you animate your sprite.
That's kind of easy.
So it's kind of easy compared to Scratch, right? Okay, let's try to animate the girl. So go back again on behavior. Once you click the behavior, go back on, click the sprite begins. Select the sprite that you want to animate, which is the girl, right? And then go back again on behavior, and then I will drag. It says here moving with arrow keys. Okay. Patrolling, it doesn't make sense for a person patrol. Well, you can use any behavior that you want. But for me, I'm going to use moving with arrow keys. Okay?
Oh.
All right. So I'm going to control the girl by using the arrow keys. Something like that. So I'm trying to get away from the germs. Right? Okay. Now, actually, this project, I'm trying to have like a game, like a tagging game, and make sure that I'm running away from the germs. Okay. So what happened is if I was touched by a germs, I will say something or I will have a sound effects, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's say I'm going to make a sound. So press world. You can find the sound here. And then look for play sound. Okay, let's see. Let's look for play sound.
You can
There you
print.
go. Play sound. And then let's say I'm going to put it here. Play sound. All right. So right now I don't have any condition yet. Okay. Like when it touch, it should play sound. It should be like that. But I'm going just to show you how to use the play sound
Do
blocks.
explosions.
So let's say I will use the human sound. Let's see if they have a human.
Character Calvin Jimmy.
Okay. All right. Let me see what they have in here. I haven't explored everything in here.
This is great.
Okay, that is great too. Yes, you can actually record your voice, but not on the Sprite using the app lab. Okay, let's try this one. I mean, this one.
Kimber.
That was fun.
Oh,
Really?
Okay,
Really? This is great.
let's try that one.
Oh.
So every time, let's see if it works. Of course,
This
it's
is
gonna work.
great.
There you go. Now, if you want to add a letter or a saying or phrase, right? So you can go on the world again, and then there's a lot of options you can use. If you use print, let's try this one. Let's say it will print somewhere here. Let's say this is fun.
Oh, I thought it would print.
No, it's not actually print, but it's gonna print out on the screen. That's what it meant. This is fun. Where'd you go? Let's try again. There.
This is fun.
This is great.
No, this is
Yeah,
fun.
something like that. Okay,
Wait,
so going back again on the world,
This is fun.
there's another one that you can use. Let me see. The